To my family fun, today we are going to do our read alouds. Now we have two read alouds to do. One is called I Have a Friend, and one is called Andy and the Tree, which is going to be our grand finale book. Let's read I Have a Friend. See on the front page. If you don't know Sesame Street, this is basically what the book is about. I have a friend. You see they're all painted on the wall? I have lots of friends. When we play hide and seek, I cover my eyes and all my friends hide. So you can see this is Big Bird. He's covering his eyes and everyone's looking. I don't know every character's name. I don't watch that show a lot. My friend Bird comes to visit me. When I have a cold in my snuffle, he always makes me feel better. So you can see she is probably sick and Big Bird is just tucking her in. My friend Grover does funny things. He cheers me up when I feel sad. Yeah. So you can see Grover right here is making him happy. I have a friend who likes to count almost as much as I do. One friend make two. Ha ha ha. So it looks exactly like him. So they're probably dating. I mean, come on, they look exactly alike. My old buddy Bert likes even when I make him look silly. You can see Ernie is making, wait, what is his name? Bert. Has a mustache. I have a friend who will let me lend whatever I need, even if it's brand new. So you can see he want to go outside and she right here is letting him use a new jacket. I have a friend who pops up whenever I need him. So, what is this? A lot of peanut butter sandwiches. So you can see the bunny is his friend. I, Grover, have a friend who likes to help sure things. Oh my goodness, it's not easy to be making a star. So everyone just like roller skating, and right here, this girl right here is practicing how to skate. Oh no, teaching. My friend Ernie makes me feel brave, even when he's scared too. So they're going down the road. This bird's like, watch it. I have two friends who invite me to stay for supper. I wish they haven't had served bird stew. So you can see this bird right here is one of her friends, and then the other boy. Friends are coochie. I tell them go away when I leave and leave me alone. So right here, this is, I forget his name, but he likes to lay in the trash and stuff, and whenever people bother him, he says go away. So these people are just trying to talk to Grover. Well, not Grover, but like the bird man. But I don't mind when they bring me a cake and wish me a rotten birthday. So it's his birthday, and they're all giving him a rotten birthday. My friend and I like to share sodas at Mr. Hawkins' store. So you can see they're sharing a drink. Aww. My friend Barkley always meets me after school. He's very happy to see me. So this is Barkley. He's a huge dog. My friend Ernie is a good sport. He plays all my favorite games with me, and he doesn't even mind when I win. So you can see they're all playing games together. Good, he's a good sport. My friend Harry calls me every day. We have a lot to talk about. I think they don't have to use these things because they're just not that close to each other. They are close to each other. My friend Sully and I eat lunch together every day. I'm glad we're pals. So you can see they're having lunch before they go back to work. My friends and I have lots of fun whenever we're together. Do you have friends too? I have friends, of course. Which is why you should go check out my friend's channel. It will be in the description below. Then in the back of the book you can see them reading again. Don't be a monster. Be a lovable Sesame Street watcher. Watch it every day, weekend on your public television station. So you can see there's people with Sesame Street. You can see there's Cookie Monster. And on the back of the book you can see Dracula. So that was the book I Have a Friend. Next we're going to read our grand finale book, Andy and the Tree. Looks school book. Andy in the tree, so you can see he has a stick and he's standing on a tire, which isn't such a good idea. Except for Fuzzy, the classmate. Andy hadn't made us one single friend at his first day at new school. I haven't made a single friend at my new school yet. So when school was over, Andy decided not to ride home on the bus with the other kids. He was sure he would find his new home. He couldn't remember the address, but he knew it was the only yellow house on Elm Street. So he's not gonna... So this is Andy right here, and he's at a new school, but he can't seem to get any friends. And then he walked home through an empty lot. He noticed something lying in the weeds. So he's walking through the weeds, and he notices something. It was a tire, but not an ordinary tire. A double white stripe with one around the sun, and it had white letters. Super Zoom, whispered Andy. So he finds this big tire in the weeds. Andy pushed the Super Zoom down up a hill. He saw his big yellow house below. It had a brainstorm. He crawled through the tire, held on tightly, and started rolling. So he gets inside the tire, which is not a good idea, because what if we wreck? Andy cried, and he rolled off in the room into the ditch. Andy, what do you think you were doing? His sister Cram cried. She was practicing on her unicycle for a new friend, Chrissy. And what is that? She asked, pointing at the timer. It's Super Soon, Andy answered. I'm trying to learn how to ride it. Looks like you need a little bit more practice. Both girls giggled. I'll show her, Andy thought. He thinks the unicycles will so get away until he should see what I can do with my Super Zoom. So you can see he fell into the ditch. He can learn to ride on top of the tire, and he thought. That's what show them. Besides, you can make new friends just ride a dumb unicycle. Think of all the friends that I would make riding a tire. So this is his sister and a friend. Andy rolled on the Super Zoom and started practicing. His first problem was getting on the tire. That took the rest of the afternoon. The next day, others told him to give him a roll to keep him his balance. So the first day, he kept falling off the tire, and so his dad gave you this long stick that helped him balance. And he practiced and practiced. Soon he was able to stand on top of the tire without falling. After a few days, he could go forward and backward. So you can see he's practicing, which he's doing really good. One evening, Andy rolled his tire into the house, and up the stairs, kerplash! Andy and his favorite activity, cavity crusher toothbrush to scrub the white stripes and letters on his tire. The Super Zoom bath out of the bathtub, squeaky clean. Andy was very happy. So you can see he's in the bath. Andy's mother was not. Why is this tire in the bathroom? Andy told her. Maybe I could think of a way to help you make some friends with your tire, Andy, the mother said. But no, let's just clean up this bath. This tire went outside and spend the night in the garage. So mother's telling him he's not very happy that the tire's in the bath. It wasn't long before Andy was jumping, skipping, and spinning on his tire. The only thing he couldn't do well was stop. Strip off the tire. One afternoon, Andy and his family went to visit Grandma. Andy brought his tire. So they're going to go visit their grandma. When Grandma opened the door, Andy rolled right through without even saying hello. He picked up speed in the dining room. He stopped until he crashed in the kitchen. Andy, are you all right? Grandma called. I guess so, Andy said. Grandma gave him a hug and whispered, I'm glad you're not hurt, but I'm too happy about the tread marks on the carpet. Andy's tire was sent out to spend afternoon eating on the porch. So you can see he's driving his tire and he's making these black marks, and Grandma's like, the rest of the family is just making them stand back so they don't make him crash. Andy rode to school in his tire. The other kids chained their bikes to the bike rack. Andy chained his tire. During recess, Andy spent the round on the playground. He did a figure 8 in the middle of the basketball court. Then he peeled out around the tether ball. But he was riding towards the kickball and he heard a whistle. You can't ride that tire in the playground, the teacher shouted. Andy's Super Zoom went back to the bike rack. So you can see the teacher's like, hey, you can't do that. After school, Andy saw a nurse saying, What's so great about a unicycle? Andy shouted. Good enough to be in the Founders Day Parade, they yelled back. A parade? Said Andy. A parade with unicycles? That gave Andy an idea. So the girls are going to be in the parade, so Andy is thinking maybe he should be in the parade. On the morning of the parade, before anyone was awake, Andy was practicing his fanciest turn to spin. He had wrapped springers around his tire. So you can see, like, really early. Main Street was lined with people. Andy's parents were there looking at Kim on her unicycle. The crowd whistled and cheered as the parade began. Hey, look! Someone shouted. There was Andy, rolling on the Main Street with a flapping red cape and a motorcycle helmet covered in foil. So you can see he's driving his tire in the parade. Suddenly, a tire car was watching Andy, and Andy was watching the crowd. He didn't notice what the goodness do. Andy Superstar crashed in the band's on assault, who failed in the marching band. The crash scared the horses. The carriage back on the mayor's platform. Two poodles in clown suits ran to the unicycle who fell on 10 speed bikers. So you see, he's making everything bad because he wrecked. Policemen whistled and tried to quiet the crowd. The parade officer rolled the tires to the curb. The officer looked down in Gary. Andy looked at the officer. I guess I made a mess, huh? Said Andy. I guess you did, said the officer. What's your parade number, son? Parade number? I don't think I have one. No parade number? The officer shook his head, then grinned. If you want to be next year's parade, you'll have to fill this permission, okay? Okay, yes, sir. So he got kicked out of the parade. Then he pushed his tire back home. He leaned against a tree in the backyard, climbed behind the bench, and hoped no one would find him. But then his dad came right home and saw Andy. What are you doing, son? Not so good. You know, Andy, lots of people are saying there's one side place the town has ever seen. Andy climbed down a branch. Really? You know, said Andy's father. Don't give me an idea about your tire. Come down here, I'll show you. You can see Andy's in the tree because he's feeling very sad that he messed up the parade. Andy's dad made a tire swing. Before long, kids all over the neighborhood were coming over to ride it. Even Kim and Chrissy would leave their unicycles long enough to take a turn. Now that everyone could ride Super Zoom, Andy made a lot of new friends. So Andy made some new friends because of his tire. But sometimes after supper, Andy went to the backyard and untied his tire. Then very quietly in the moonlight, he did a few of his favorite spins. He liked the new swing. He liked the new friends he made. Once in a while, he did need to practice for next year's parade. So he's doing a stand. In his new town, he wants some people to notice. He would like to make some friends. So you see on the back of the book is him practicing. So that was Andy and the tire. Andy and the tire. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you didn't, still like the video. We need those likes. Don't forget to check the description below. Bye!